Hello everyone, I'm Brian. Today I'm reacting to How Does Law of Karma Catch Up With Us? Lakhani Hindu Academy. I don't know. Actually, it just follows us through the body, right? Now, what is interesting though is the fact that once you obtain moksha, or once you realize enlighten, you are detached from the body now, but this karma continues on from body to body. But this karma is it's weird. It's very, very weird because this karma was your karma. Now you're passing your karma on to someone else. But anyways, let's hear what Jay has to say.
In Hinduism, we believe in reincarnation. Like, we should be, if we do something wrong in this life, we get punished in the next lives. Or if we do something good in our past lives, we get something good happen to us in this life. But why can't, say if we do something bad in this life, why don't we get punished in this life so that we're taught something and that we learn from our mistakes and that we can teach others?
This is my belief in karma, and this is what I think most Westerners believe. I don't think most Westerners believe in rebirth. So karma, in terms of the Western beliefs, as far as I understand and understand from other people, that the phrase is used, oh, that's karma, because usually when you see someone that's being a real butthole and then something bad happens to them, they say, oh, that's karma. Karma's a bitch. As they say. And this is something that I believe because, you can kind of see it in real time. Like, you imagine growing up in high school and then you have this bully that's bullying this other kid, and then you were very friendly with this kid, and say 20 years later you apply for a job, then you see the bully, like, oh my gosh, he's I never thought I'd ever see him. And then the job that you're applying for, the person that's hiring was the kid that was being bullied, the one that you were friends with. It's like, and he hires you and dismisses the bully. That's karma right then and there. Live action karma. Anyways, continue.
Let me touch on the deeper aspect of the idea of reincarnation. I'll try and do a short job of it, otherwise other questions won't have a chance to come in. You see, this is the simplistic version that, okay, I do good and good things happen. That's kind of very simplistic. What do you mean by good? Because everything you do is all mixed, really, when you think about it. It's more complex than just kind of simplistic translation. And how does the good or bad things catch up with me in the next life? First of all, let me take away one misunderstanding. In some bhajans they'll tell you, if you make a mistake, the human body is only available once in a while. Otherwise, 98 million lifetimes you go. So if you make a mistake in the human body, you become a bacteria again. Start from begin. I tell you, highly unlikely. Once you've gone into the human frame, you acquired one human frame in this life, and you begin to love this idea of philosophy, religion, higher ideas, your mental makeup is becoming very mature. It is highly unlikely that you're going to become an animal or go down. But of course, when I meet some of my friends of other religion, they say, we know why you're vegetarian. You're not eating the cow because that was your mummy in your last life. I say, oh, go away, go away. This is oversimplistic. So you don't become animal that easily. But there are...
What about a plant? I'm assuming you can, like, if there's this shift between upper and lower, I guess plant would be a possibility too, because plants are alive, right?
Some in our community who are so brutal. When you look at life, say, okay, they must have been recently promoted from the animal kingdom into the human kingdom, and if they continue to show this brutality while they are in the human kingdom, they'll end up again in the animal kingdom. There's a kind of movement there between animal and human. But for a few people, majority human beings, once you're human, you stay human. How do good things and bad things catch up with you? Let me give you more deeper understanding, because this is too simplistic. It's not something is kind of keeping a track of you and saying you were good in this time, you got an account here. That's not Hinduism. And now, okay, you go there and we'll repay you for what good you did. It doesn't work like that. Do you know how it works? Whatever good you do leaves certain impression in your mind. Isn't it true? Suppose you did well, you did good somehow. It leaves a nice warm feeling in your conscious, in your mind. That becomes part of your character. And the character that you mold through so many activities, doing good, bad, mixture, it's always mixture normally, that becomes part and parcel of your baggage, your character. That stays in your mind, in the unconscious. Everything good and bad mix you done stays there. When that little girl your little sister was crying and nobody is watching, you gave her a whack, but you saw it and you know it. It stays with you. So nobody keeping record that you beat up your little sister when nobody is watching, but you have been keeping record. It's become part of your character. So the character you develop in one life is your asset. That's the only thing that comes with you from one life to another life. That is why we pay tremendous emphasis in developing a strong, upright, powerful character. That's the only thing that comes from one life to another life. The character we have molded for ourselves through so many experiences, through so many activities, that has become our part and parcel of our being. So when we are reborn, that character begins to show up, straight away from the little cot. The little child comes out, he's such a lovely, sweet little sweeto, such a nice chap. Or he's a real destructive, little chap is a destroyer. He's all destroyer, he's come to demolish everything. So you can see that character right from the cot. Haven't you noticed? Same family, same brother, sister, vast variation in the character. Where did it come from? Not from your genes, it came from your past life and the character you molded for yourself. That begins to reveal itself. So if you've been a person who's been very focused in this life, that focusing ability is revealed at a very young age. So at a very young age, you are a child prodigy and you start again progressing from where you left off. So this gives you a foundation to start your new life. This is how it catches up with you. It is in you and begins to flourish, begins to germinate and show up as your character. And you continue your progress, good or bad or mixed, from where you left off. This is how it catches up. So it's not some simplistic mechanism that's looking for you. So where are you? Where are you? I hit you. You are carrying the seeds of your own benefit or for your destruction. Because that's your character, so it shows up and you pay a price. Suppose there's a person who's a horrible monster this life. And he was murdering people, he never got caught. Fair enough. When he dies, he's reborn, the same character. It starts very early. But here he gets caught up and gets whacked. He gets put in prison for life. So he didn't pay a price in first life, but in second life, because the character is same, he gets thumped. So it catches up in that particular mode. This is a more mature way to looking at the idea of reincarnation and how it catches up with us.
So this one he didn't really go into, again, karma, external karma, into you. He talks about, I guess, how instead of this, I don't know how to explain it, but other than the fact that it's just something that's molded within you that you just get when you're born, how does it catch up to us? So it's not like some guy dishing out karma. It's like, oh, that person died, let me grab the karma and let me find him. Where's this person born at? There he is. Here. Get it back. Take it back. It's not like that. It's more along the lines that in your next life, it's just there with you. Just kind of, it's just, how does it get to you though? That's the thing, I guess. It's just magically there. But yeah, how does it get from your old body to your new body? And I guess that is the question. Something I can really think of. How does law of karma catch up with us? And anyway, I never really understood. I've always thought of some kind of energy out in the ether, something that we can't see, something that we can't measure. Maybe I can't measure, but it's just flowing out there freely. And it's not necessarily that it's not necessarily that it says, that's my body, and goes to it. More along the lines, it just goes to a body. So it's not like it's finding a special body, it just finds a body to go into, and then all that accumulated karma gets born with the baby. So that's how I thought it worked. In terms of when you die, this karma comes out of the body, just floating out in somewhere, and then just lands on a newborn baby or whatever. Not a newborn baby, but a fetus, and then gets born with the fetus. That's my thing. That's how I thought it worked. Don't think he explained it that way. I never thought about it. Someone, grabbing all the karma. It's like, okay, I got it. Okay, you go there, you go there, you go there, or grabbing all. It's like, okay, you're this one. So where's your body at? There it is. And I guess, hold on. It's gonna take a little bit. There. Oh, hey, here you go, right there. I never thought about it like that, but I thought more along the lines it's just free floating in ether, and then just goes into another body. It doesn't find a specific body; it's just the next body. Let me know what your thoughts on that. Like, how did you think karma works in terms of how it gets from one body to the next? Is it like it has to find a specific body, just finds the next body? Is there someone distributing this karma that's been accumulated to go to the next body? does this person or this deity grabs your old karma and then waits for a specific body or specific parents and says, okay, this is where you're being born into? Let me know. Anyways, that's my reaction to how does law of karma catch up with us. Lakhani, Hindu Academy. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up, thumbs down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.